Hey there. I'm going to give it a few minutes and see who all signs on. Wait, please. This is going to be a sit and talk one tonight. See if I can get it up here so I can see your comments when they come in. Let's see. Here we go. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and share this. Let's see if we can. Share to a group. Let's share it there. Hey, Amber, how are you? Hey, can you do me a favor, Amber? I can't share this. Oh, maybe I can. I was trying to share this to my main page because Aaron's wife and Allie want to get on. Let's see if that works. That may work. Oh, there you go. Allie's on. We're good. Lindsay said she's going to be a few minutes late, so we're going to give it a few minutes or a minute or two. I'm not going to wait very long. We're just going to sit down and have a chat about Chalk Couture. Show you some of the new transfers that just came out. That is part of our Celebrations collection, if you haven't already seen it. This has tons and tons. I think it's like 26 transfers in it. I got a good selection of them. I'm not big on flowers. Those of you that are, they have some really, really nice flower ones in here. So it might be something that you want to check out on the website. But for now, we'll go through with the ones that I did order so you can see them. Oh, Amber, I can't wait to show you. They are so cute. They are so cute. Let's touch on a few things real quick on Chalk Couture while we're having people sign on. I've been having questions, so I pulled the fact sheet from Chalk Couture's site. People want to know, is the chalk paste toxic? It is not toxic, but don't feed it to your animals and don't feed it to your children. If they get a hold of it, I just watch them. But do your best to try to keep it, keep it away from them. It's not like the paste we used to eat when we were growing up in school. So, hey, April, how are you? So just watch. I meant try to keep it up. I have mine up here on the shelf, so when the little ones come around, I'm either with them when they're up in my craft room or they're not in my craft room. So that's kind of what you want to do. If your paste becomes dry, a lot of you who sit on my lives know that I just take a water bottle and I give it a couple squirts and then I stir it really well. Another suggestion is if you have it setting out because you're doing a project, before you close it up, go ahead and stir it, spray a couple squirts of water in there, and then put the lid on, and then store it. So when you go to open it, it's not all crusty on top, and it's really, really good for it. What surface can we paste on? Just about anything. We have our paste, and we have our inks. They say, let's see here, it's safe to use and removes from most non-porous surfaces. So like your glass, if you put the paste on glass, on anything that's kind of slick, chalkboard, glass, metal, painted walls. Now I will tell you from experience, when I'm using the paste and I use the reds and the blacks, I notice that they are kind of tinting my transfers. So if you plan on putting the reds or the blacks on your wall, just know that it's going to leave a tint. It's going to leave a hue. All right. Let's see. How often will the colors change? It appears that they do a pretty good job of meeting requests of people. Now we have, I think it's like 33 pastes. So these are all of our pastes. These are our Invoke colors. So these colors will change. They just added shimmers. So now we have the shimmer colors because it was 30. So now it's 33. They added shimmer colors. So we've got the gold, the silver, and the copper. Very pretty colors. Now they're doing their best to start making our inks match our pastes. So they're coming close. There's a couple that are missing. I didn't see which ones they were, but there's a couple inks that we have more paste colors than the inks. All right. So we have 25 inks, 33 paste colors. How do you clean your transfers? I usually keep a little pail of water over here, so when I'm done, the shimmer is very pretty, Amber. So when I'm done with it, and I'm still, if I'm live, or even if I'm doing it and I'm not live, I put everything in this pail of water, sticky side up, and I finish what I'm doing. It's just cool water. You don't want hot water. You don't want to melt your transfer. You just leave it sit in there, and that's kind of diluting any of the paste that you have in the screen. These are silk screen transfers. They're not just stencils. Okay, so you want to keep it over there, and you want to be able to rinse it out when I'm done live or I'm done my project. I take it out one by one. I wipe off the side that I've got the paste on. I do not wipe off the sticky side in the water. I pull it out, put it on a towel, sticky side down first. And then I'll take a Clorox wipe. So I'm going to take the Clorox wipe and wipe off the part that I put the paste on, so the front side of it. Then I'll flip it over and I'll take the Clorox wipe and wipe off the fuzz, because we fuzz our transfers so they get little fuzz balls and stuff on them. Amber, no. Usually I mean, you can put chalk on a shirt and you can wash it. I'm not saying that chalk is 100% going to come out of the shirt. It's not going to stay like the ink. Most of anything that you wash, so if you're going to wash dishes, tea towels, anything material like the aprons, anything that you're going to put in a washing machine, a dishwasher, or underwater really needs to be heat set, and we need to use the ink. So that's why they're trying to get our colors up in the inks. So we have the inks in the same color as the paste. So if anything that gets wet, you want to use the inks, and you want to heat set those. So after you clean your transfer off with the Clorox wipe, I leave it set over sticky side up until they dry, and then I place it back on the backer sheet that it came off of. So don't throw your backer sheets away when you take your transfer off. Transfers are reusable 8 to 12 times. I have one that I've used about 15 times, and it's still going. So they're telling you 8 to 12 because they don't want to, it just depends on the surfaces you use it on, how harsh you're cleaning them. There's a lot of variables in that, but they're saying up to 8 to 12 times. So imagine buying, let's say, a C-size transfer for $24.99, and you can make 8 to 12 signs for your family, for your friends, for $24.99. I mean, you can't beat that. You just really can't beat that. It says if your transfer doesn't stick anymore, that's kind of a given. Sooner or later, it's going to wear out. I've seen people lay the transfer on the other side and kind of tape it down and do it that way with a stippler effect. It's not going to be through the screen, not as crisp and clean as it would be if it still had some stick left. If it doesn't stick anymore, order another one. Jump online and order another one. If it's something you love, like the truck, the old truck, I've got 3 of them. And the one, since I've started, is finally giving up. So I can revert back to the other one. If it's something that you know that you're going to like, order a couple of them. Order a couple of them if you know that you're going to use it over and over again. Say it's for pillows or whatever, and you know that you're going to use it more than 8 to 10 times. Order a couple of them. You're not guaranteed when you go back that transfer is going to be there. How should I store my transfer? I have Padfolio books, and I just use backer sheets, and I take some of my transfers, the little ones, and put it on that. I store them right in the bags that they come in, and you'll see these ones. I just open it up, I use it, I put it back on the backer sheet and put it back in the bag. I have a pegboard in my closet, and I just hang it in there. A lot of people just use little hooks. It just depends on how many you have. I mean, of course, because I'm a designer, I have a lot of the transfers, so I needed a pegboard situation to store it. You don't. You can also, if you order it and it comes in a box like this, keep the box and just keep them laying flat. You don't want them curled up. You don't want them shoved in a corner somewhere. So you want them to lay flat. Amber has that truck. She needs to get up and get it done. All right, so what are we going to do here? So fuzzing, most of you have seen me do it. I have a fuzzing cloth. I moved it off of here so I had room. This is our fuzzing cloth. Before I got the fuzzing cloth, I used a regular towel. I had it hanging back here. I just used a regular towel, and you're just going to lay your transfer down, press it down, peel it up. Trying to take some of that sticky off so it doesn't grab the surface too tight. You want it to stick, but you don't want it to stick tight enough that when you go to peel it off, you're stretching your transfer. I know, Allie, get her on it. So anything that's chalk couture, like if I layer it, I wax it. So if it's a chalk couture board, I don't have to wax it, and I really don't have to fuzz it as much. But if you're going to use it on a slick surface, so let's say a window or aluminum or anything like that, you really, really, really want to fuzz it. So it's kind of like touch and go if you figure out how to do it. Fabrics, I do not fuzz. So if I'm putting it on anything fabric and I'm doing the ink, I will not fuzz it because I want the tightest seal I can get so my ink doesn't seep under my fabric. If you get a transfer and you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me. My phone number, my website, I mean, any way that you want to contact me, get a hold of me and I'll walk you through it, okay? Touching back on wax, I use the finishing wax from Mini Wax. This is what I use. We have wax on our site, but it's a little stick wax. I am doing so much that I needed a big can, and I barely put a dent in this. So this is working out really well for me. If I layer anything, I wax in between the layers because I don't want my next transfer or what I'm laying over top of that to peel the paste off. Again, any questions, watch through my live and you'll see how I proceed through it. So the first one, if it's on a chalk couture board, I don't wax. I put it down, I paste the surface. When I peel it up, now say that there's something else that goes over top of that, I will wax. Okay, and a little bit goes a long way. Don't slop on the wax because then you're just going to have this big old shiny surface that you can't take the shine away. Okay. Next. Sealing. It's up to you if you want to seal it. Our surfaces, if you put it on a surface, if you rub your hand down it, if you rub your hand down something that we've done, let me grab this one. I just did this during my live, Mama's Kitchen, and because I said so. So if I rub my hand down it, it's not coming off. Either side, it's not coming off. If I spray it with a water bottle and leave it set, it will take the paste off. Okay? That's what's great about chalk couture boards is they're reusable. Totally reusable. So say I want Mama's Kitchen in there. I'm done with Mama's Kitchen and I want, if Father's Day is coming up, I can squirt all this off and put something on there for Father's Day and set this in my windowsill for Father's Day. Okay? Most of our chalkboards are reusable. The palette boards, not so much. If you wax before, you can. Amber, isn't that Mama's Kitchen cute? Now, this transfer is no longer out there. I want it for doing something. I forget what I did. But I think I said it on my live. If there's a transfer that you all want and you go back through my lives and you don't see it on the site, hit me up. It may be something that's just out of stock that's coming back in and they pull it down if it doesn't say out of stock and it's not there. So if you are Googling or whatever you do and you see a transfer that you really, really want, hit me up and say, hey, Patty, can you get me this one? Get me the name of what the transfer is. We have an In Search Of group with Chalk Couture. We have a In Search Of group with Chalk Couture that I can post it, and any of the other designers, if they have that, they're willing to sell it to me. You know, they'll speak up and say, hey, Patty, I've got that. So they'll send it to me, and then I can send it out to you all. Please, whatever you do, don't jump on, I think it was eBay. I just got one for another girlfriend of mine. And she was looking for this one, and she just wanted it. She kept reminding me, the search group opened, and I posted it. And some lady said, Patty, I have it. I got it for her. But I looked on eBay, it's $80. Guys, don't pay $80. Don't pay over what we have in our book for anything. And I will never charge you any more than what you see in our catalog. And neither should any other designers. So if they're really designers, they're not going to double up the price because it's something that's wanted. Allie asked, if you seal it, does it make it not reusable and then permanent? Actually, it does, Allie. If you put any type of sealant over top of this, you're going to have a hard time getting it off. Now, it depends. I can put that mini wax over top of it, and if I put it on there pretty good, I could probably squirt that off, and it, you know, because the wax is wax, it will probably beat up. Sooner or later, it's going to get to my paste. So if you want it, if you want your paste to be permanent, go ahead and use a sealant. I use the Mod Podge. They have Mod Podge Semi-Gloss and Mod Podge Matted Spray. Hey, Lindsay. All right, let's see. There we go, sealing. And I want to let you all know, if you get a transfer and you're using it and say that something happened, it totally stuck together, and you forgot that Patty told you to take it in the bathroom and run it under cool water and start working it apart. If that transfer is ruined, within 30 days, Couture will replace that transfer. They will replace it. Even if it's your error, they will replace it. How long they're going to do that, I don't know. As we grow, I'm not sure what the deal will be. But what happens is, if you order a transfer from me, so say that Amber got the truck transfer, and that's 2 pieces. So she laid the first piece down and she's doing it, and she laid the second piece down, and it pulled up the paste or the paint from the surface that she was doing it on. They will replace it. Hey, Angel, how are you? Okay, I think we're good. Like I said, if anything, if it's showing out of stock, hit me up. Say, Patty, I really want that transfer. It's showing out of stock. I will jump on and tell you when they're expecting it back into stock, okay? So I just wanted to touch on those because I know that I'm getting a lot of questions, and they're not stupid questions. I mean, everybody wants to know. Another thing I want to let you all know, we have 3 packages, things that you can order. There's a Club Couture, which is $19.99 a month. You get a transfer and 3 paste. Shipping is free. So every month they'll send you this surprise package with this awesome transfer and 3 paste that you can use on it. And they're paste packets. I'll show you what a paste packet is. That is $19.99 a month. It's a 3-month commitment. So you have to stay within it in 3 months. And after that, if you say, no, it's not for me, you can cancel out of it. We have the chalk stories, which I talk about often, because there's a lot of people that have a room and they want stuff to match, but they're not sure what to do to get it to match. So we have 3 different kind of chalk stories. This is the bee's knees, so it's a bee collection. There's 3 different transfers with the bees, hundreds of different ways and surfaces that you can put them on. So the chalk stories is kind of like a story of it. This is homegrown, so it more or less, and it's probably not easy to see from here, but you can look online. So homegrown is more of your garden stuff. And then we have the, what's it called? Corner Market. And this is a lot of the farm stuff. And I think there's 4 transfers in that set. And it's not a set. They're only saying that if you do the mercantile or whatever that's called, the sheep would look good with it. They're not together. You purchase them separate, but they're kind of saying this grouping goes together. So that's just, they're trying to make it easy. So if somebody was setting up a country kitchen, this would be a good setup for them. Another thing that they've come out with are chalk boxes. You can look up the transfers. I don't have them with me. I might have one in here. Small Things, which comes on a board and a base, which is a transfer of the board and the base. And that's a $19.99. So you're going to get 2 paste, you're going to get your transfer, and you're going to get your surface. And then it goes up from there. There's a Bonjour, which I think I ordered. I think it may be in this box. And it's $34.99, and you're going to get your surface and 2 paste. There's also the Harvest one, which is $57.99, because now we're getting into the bigger transfer and the bigger surfaces. Yeah. I'll tell the boys hi. And then there's a design, the 18 by 18 that would go on a pillow. So you would get the pillowcase, the design, the transfer, the pillowcase, and the paste, or the inks for the pillow. So it's a pretty good selection of things that they're trying to break down to make it easier, especially for first-time people that are interested in trying this. It's not bad to try the Small Things for $19.99. You get your transfer. Just remember, none of these come with the squeegee, so you have to make sure that you get the squeegees. We've got the mini squeegee. We've got the regular squeegee. We've got, here we go. And I know this is a lot to take in, guys. Feel free to watch the replay after I'm done. We have the angle squeegee, and we have the mother of all squeegees. This is perfect for pillows. And guys, if you're going to do anything with the inks, I find the stiffer the squeegees, the better the ink, it works with the inks. The paste, I like using the other squeegees, but the stiff squeegees work well with the ink. All right. Next thing I'm going to touch on real quick before we open the box is the sizes. It doesn't matter with Chalk Couture, whether it's a very popular transfer or if it's a least popular transfer. Our transfers are priced by size. So we have the A size, which is a 5x7, and they run $9.99. That's just the transfer. So you would have to find a surface, find the paste, and a squeegee. Okay? So I'm just talking just about transfers themselves. So it gives you an idea. You'll see them when I open up, and I'll tell you the sizes as I'm doing these. 8.5 by 11 is our B size, and they're only $14.99. Now, when I say 8.5 by 11 is $14.99, you get to use that transfer 8 to 12 times. I'm loving the hearts, guys. Loving the hearts. Allie, isn't that nice? The mother of all squeegees. Size C is 12 by 18, which is $24.99. That's a nice size transfer. Then we have the 18 by 18s, and a lot of the 18 by 18s are what you use for your pillow coverings. So it's going to be a pattern piece, square piece, and they're $29.99. But again, you get to make 8 to 12 pillows for $29.99. You can't even buy a pillow in Kirkland's for under $25. And this, you get to make it say what you want it to say. And then we have the E size, which is 18 by 24. And that is $39.99. A lot of our E size transfers are ones that have cut lines. They're not huge, but they would have cut lines. But they're a big transfer with cut lines is what I'm trying to say. All right, are we ready? Let's see what we got. All right, guys. These are our, I know you heard me talking about paste packets with some of our kits. These are our paste packets. These are enough paste. There's enough paste in here probably to do 2 projects. So you're going to get 2 of those for a design on this board. If you can keep it from drying out by sealing it, you could probably do front, back, probably 4 times with the 2 paste that you're going to get. This is Couture Teal. All right. And I'm trying to get a collection of these going so when I start vendor events that I have a bunch of little paste packets that people can choose from. So I don't have to buy the jars. This one here is the guava. Is that how you say it? Guava? I don't know. Really cute. All right. We do sell the paste packets. I don't know that I would so much buy a box of paste packets when I could buy a box of, or a jar of paste. I'm doing it, like I said, strictly for vendor events. All right, and we've got some new paste. Angel is Caleb around because let me show him some of these colors. Oh, if I can get it out of the box or out of the bag. Do you guys have any questions? Any at all? I'm trying to, Amber, you do need the farmhouse kitchen transfer. Yes, you do. Hopefully I answered most of the questions as we went along. I am not sure what's going on with that, but I don't guess we need it. All right, guys. I've been in this since December, and a lot of my colors are running out. Like my black, I had to replace my whites. I had to replace my red and my gray. So if you're going to do it and you're working on chalkboards, just pay attention to the colors that you can order a color and use it, so many times. I've done, I can't even tell you how many projects. I've done tons of projects. So these are replacements, these 2. Here we go. We got eucalyptus. I don't know if you all can see that color. Somebody posted that they were hesitant about using eucalyptus on the black chalkboard. And if I could find the picture of what they did, I'll find it and post it. It is gorgeous against the chalkboard. I don't want to open these and get them all over me, but you all will see me in more lives using eucalyptus. Here we go. Tide. Tide is different from, here, what do we have? Peacock. They almost look the same, but they're shades different, and I'm not even sure that you'll be able to see this. Tide is our ink. So anything in the white lids are our inks. Anything with the black lids are our pastes. So I like that they come out with something close to the color that I've been using everything on in the ink. So I did another storm. I did a pillow using the Storm ink. That's really cute. It was the home pillow. I will tell you, doing the pillows with the big transfers, it takes very little ink to ink something, but it seems like when you're doing the pillows, it takes a good amount of ink. So check it out. Kiwi. Is that not cute? That's going to be really neat on some tea towels. Bumblebee, this is a replacement. This is a replacement paste, Bumblebee. I got eucalyptus in paste. Yep, I got it in paste and ink. Only because somebody bragged about how it looked on everything. So I figured, you know what, I need it. So I got it in a paste and an ink. And then this is that guava, I think is how you say it. It's like an oranges peaches color. Really pretty. All right, so that is our paste and our inks that I got. I am just trying to get a good selection so when I start doing more events, people have more choices. All right, let's get in here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, guys. Well, might as well. Wow. Okay. We may not have it all together. This is a B-size transfer, guys. This is really, really cute. Amber, did I say that right? Is it guava? A Java? Is that a coffee? I really like that. We may not have it all together, but together we have it all. That's going to make a really, really nice sign. Here we go. Meet me in Paris. And it's got the little, it looks like a stamp mark up here. That is really, really cute. Imagine that in our shimmer silver or one of the shimmer colors on a dark black chalkboard. That is going to be really neat. That's a B size as well. All of these are B size. I don't know that I ordered any A's. If I did, it's probably mixed in here. Mom Boss. That's all of us online right now. Mom Boss, guys. I think all of us need one of these. It says Mom Boss Squad. And what is that hashtag? Mom Life. How about who is hooked on This Is Us? This Is Us. And then it says, It's So Good to Be Home. Those are going to be really, really cute on small boards. I know a lot of people watch that This Is Us. Oh, here we go. Worry less, love more. Amber, I love the mom life too. Worry less, love more. That's going to be, that's so, it's going to come out so crisp and so clean. I think that may be a canvas hanging. Hi, Anna. All right, well, we can't do the mom without doing the dad, guys. I'm the dad, that's why. How about dad bod? How about hip dad? Or hashtag dad's life, dad life. Lindsay, I like This Is Us. Who all likes This Is Us? Let's see some hearts. Let's see the hearts. I'm the dad, that's why. That is so funny because I led into that yesterday or Tuesday. I said my name of my live was when you ask why, what did your mother say? And Angel's husband typed it right away, said because I said so. So that was really, really cute. And then we get I'm the dad, that's why. I like it. All right. Be joyful in hope, patient in affection, faithful in prayer. Romans 12:12. That would be really, really pretty with a faded cross in behind it. Really pretty. All right, we got a bird. It says, you don't need wings to fly. Dreams are all you need. That'd be nice on a pillow. That would be nice on a shirt. Oh, yeah, that would be really, really cute. Could you imagine it on a shirt? Might have to do it for the grandbabies. All right, a lot of you know that I have the chip circles that I like to do as a tester for people to try it out to see if they, I think we did the one party where all the girls had the little chips and they had a little square and they got to choose a color of paste. And it taught them, how to, run the squeegee because, you just don't want to do this. You want to run the squeegee over it and you want to clear the paste all the way through to the screen and stuff like that. So I have the little chips that I give everybody and they get to practice on that. And then they get to learn how to clean the chipboard off because it's made of the same material as the chalk Couture stuff. They get to clean that off and then they get to learn how to wash the transfers. Well, this is some of the little squares. This is the new one that just come out. It's Beach Day. It's got some really cute stuff. Now, a lot of people are taking this and they're putting it on hats. Your beach type hats. Or you could do it on a little shirt, logo on a shirt. Too cute. All right, we're going bigger. Here we got a C. C-size transfer. It says farmhouse, kitchen. And it said made with love. And there's a dot there, fresh daily. It's got a rolling pin and a bowl. Can you see that? This is nice. That would be so cute in a farm kitchen. Amber. How about this? This is homespun flag. These are 2 pieces. So if you notice, you have, this is where your screen is. So you're going to do red, 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 or white, whatever colors you're doing it. Then once that's dry, you're going to lay this over top, and then you're going to do your stars, the color, and then the blue, blue, or whatever you're doing. No, it's red and white. So the white, white, red, 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 and then blue with the white stars. So this is a 2-piece layered one. This would go really good on one of our box frames. Homespun. All right. Celebrate. Let freedom ring. It's got the fireworks up here and the words. You know what would be really nice, and I thought I seen somebody do it. I may need to find it. I have a cutout of the United States, and they painted it white, and then they did red lines through it, and then they used this and did the stars over on the side, and then they put let freedom ring going down through the United States. Stay tuned, because that may be something on my to-do list. But these fireworks, you're going to take and put a dot of red, a dot of blue, and you just dot it, and then you start rubbing it around, and it will wind up tricolor. That's going to be really, really pretty. All right, and we got, you are my sun, my moon, and all of my stars. Is that not sweet? Lindsay and, the ones with the little girls and the little boys. So Amber, Angel, Lindsay, this would be cute on the wall. That is too cute. Here is one of the 18 by 18s, guys. This is the French Country. So this one is one that I would do on a pillow. Or you don't have to do it on a pillow. If you have a big, I have big frames down here that I can half it. So I can set that over and just make it look like it's over in the corner. This again has the birds on it, has a lot of the Paris stuff. Beautiful pillow. This is going to make a beautiful pillow. I can't wait to try it. A lot of detail. I'm thinking if I do this, I may highlight one thing in a color, like do everything black on a white pillow and do a red bird or a blue bird or something. I don't know that I'm going to ever try to ink different colors through this because it's just so much. Can I do the peel back technique and do it? Absolutely. But if you're doing ink, ink takes a little longer to dry. I think we're coming to the bottom. This is one of our E-size transfers, guys. This is Fireworks, Starry Nights, Country Music, Barbecues. This is Corn on the Cob, Watermelon, Sparklers, Red, White, and Blue, and Freedom. And you see what I mean when I say it's an E-size transfer. They're only showing a cut line here. So this is going to be two different signs. Can I take Sparklers out of here? Absolutely. I can lay it down on a thing and just not put my paste in any of the other parts. You could do Red, White, and Blue Freedom just as a separate sign itself. Be creative. Now, there's a few of these that are in the last chance list that's on my website. So if you scroll over, scroll all the way to the bottom, and I think it's called Last Chance. If you get on there, there's a couple 4th of July ones on there. If you want them, grab them. They're not coming back once they're gone. So last chance means once they're sold out, the only way that I'll get them is probably looking in the in search of group. But if you want it, you need to grab it. Amber, this is the one that I was telling you about. Check that out. Is that not going to be beautiful in a frame? It says peel, core, slice, 6 apples, and then it tells you how to make it. And it says pour into crust and top as desired. Bake 75 minutes at 400. That is going to be gorgeous on a sign. I can't wait to do that one. Here's another one I think that was in the last chance, I think. Oh, beautiful for spacious skies. And those of you who know me, those of you who don't that's on here, I was married on the 4th of July. So I'm into the red, white, and blue stuff. Matter of fact, I even have an Americana room. So I love Independence Day. I love anything that has to do with the red, white, and blue type stuff. This is perfect. You know, and these stars, you can use them anywhere. So you don't have to just use them with this. So if you're doing something else that calls for stars or you want stars, you can cut this transfer out and use the stars. There's little stripes. How nice is that? Guys, I think that's it. So what do you think? What was your favorite? Let me hear what you guys' favorite was. We got beautiful spacious skies. We got the apple pie, which is going to be gorgeous. I think I might have to order some different color paste for that. The fireworks. The Paris pillow. And more fireworks. Hey, Amber, this would be so cute if we can do it bigger and get the lines, so we would have to bring it down like a regular flag and do it for corrections. Aren't you guys gray instead of the blue? Aren't I think corrections is gray. We could do a gray line in there. That would be cool. Any favorites, guys? I thought for sure I ordered something little. I guess I didn't. You guys are awful quiet. Yeah, Angel, I love the Mom Life. When they got that, I was like, oh, Mom Life. And then, you know, because they were showing us little by little what was coming out. And I was like, Mom Life is too cool. And then they come up with Dad Life. And I'm like, okay, I got that. Amber Kitchen. Farmhouse kitchen. Amber, we got to work on that kitchen. We got to get that farmhouse wall going. Lynn, she needs your help. We want to do her dining room wall and all farmhouse stuff, like an old-time farm shelf and all of that stuff. All right, did you guys have any questions? Anything I can help you with? And Dad bot is better. Marka, hey Laura, how are you? Yeah, I like Marka too. I do. I love anything that has to do with the red, white, and blue. I'm hooked. And you know what's bad about it is you think that I'd be burnt out on red, white, and blue only because my work logo, they are just red, white, and blue in it all over the place because we're American Jail Association. So everything that they do is red, white, and blue, and it's just like enough, you know, but I think I'll always be in for it. I just like it. All right, guys, any other questions? Anything about the chalk boxes, chalk kits, anything that you think of afterwards, just go ahead and hit me up and just let me know. True story, Amber. Yeah, just let me know. I mean, I'm always available. I was trying to run through in the beginning, try to run through all the questions and stuff because I know that people have questions. And let me tell you what, I sat back and watched video after video before I ever got into this going, I wonder how they did that or how do they do that? I did find out the other night that they're taking a square pattern and they're laying it down on something. So if I had a pattern that looked like a piece of wood, so I'm putting my transfer down on a surface, putting it down, and then I'm taking something like Together, how that's big, and I'm laying that down on top of the other transfer, and then I'm spreading my paste. That spot in between there now looks like wood when I peel it off. So it is just too, I mean, it's just too cool. It just never ends. Never ends. All right, we're good? No questions. That means you all know what you're doing, right? So, Amber, if I had you over here, you know how to do all of this, right? All right, guys, I am not going to keep you. If you have any questions, go ahead and post them. If you get on my website is www.chalkcouture.com/chalk time chalker, and time is TYME. You see it at the top up there, Chalk Time Chalker. You can get on there, look through. If you have any questions, hit me up. If you get on there and something's sold out of stock, you don't see it, let me know what you're looking for, and I'll jump on the In Search Of group and see if I can find it for you. Like I said, don't reach out to anybody else selling them for double or triple when I can get them for you for the price that they would go for in the catalog. Shipping might be a little bit more because they have to ship it to me, because I'm the designer, and then I have to ship it to you, but it's still not going to be double or triple. I mean, I would never pay $80 for a transfer. That's just plain crazy. All right, well, you all have a wonderful Thursday and a happy Friday and a wonderful weekend. I'm going to go live probably, I would say Sunday afternoon, but it should send out a message as long as you click the bell. There should be a bell somewhere on there. Click something that notifies you whenever I'm live, and then that way you can jump on if you're not doing anything. Don't feel obligated if you don't catch me when I'm live. All of these will be on a replay, so they're recorded. I'll post them, and you'll be able to watch them on a replay. Just make sure that you hit replay so I know that you're on there and you're watching. Hey, Linz. You should totally figure out something for Honest Teacher. Tons of stuff in the closet in here. Come on over, help yourself. Amber, you did teach with me. You did wonderful too. Matter of fact, what's her name? Jessica hit me up and asked me if I could do something on I want to say it was the 16th, but I'm going to be in Louisville. So I can't do it. Linz, I only have 2 cheese boxes left. There's only 2 left, and I think that's kind of a little big for teachers, but I meant it totally up to you. I'm supposed to be getting more, but I won't get them until the 4th of July. All right, guys. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you sometime over the weekend. Have a good night.